first, we're going to start with our Student Leader of the Year. And the person who's going to introduce him is Professor Ted Clark. Professor.
Can you push the hands of time?
No, that I can't do.
I met Eddie, 3 years ago at a networking session when we had invited a group of community college students over to come and chat with us because the American Marketing Association, the Cajun chapter, realized they needed to reach out to other colleges. And when I first met Eddie, you know, it was one of those things where he looks you in the eye, shakes your hand, and somehow you get the sense that this kid really has it all. And we invited him to sit on the board for us, and he consequently did a tremendous job in terms of a variety of events. For those of you who don't know, the AMA, the American Marketing Association Collegiate Conference, which is held in New Orleans, is attended by roughly 150 out of the 300 colleges that are part of that membership. We are probably one of the smallest colleges to hit what we call the Sweet 16, or the top 16 chapters in the country. And it isn't just the country, because colleges come from Canada, they come from Hawaii, they come from Puerto Rico, they come from everywhere. We have, for the last 4 years, been either the top 8 or the top 16 chapter. We have been the smallest chapter to achieve that. The reason I point this out is that we have set a standard that, quite frankly, our presidents for the last 4 years have managed to achieve, and Eddie didn't disappoint us. Last year we went to New Orleans and came in. We moved from the top 16 to the top 11, so for one more year we've captured this particular crown. We're really good at what we do for a small college. But I would have to say that Eddie has done far more than that. He established a great conference that turned out to be regional in nature. We invited a lot of colleges, which we weren't able to do that in the past. And he managed to convince several colleges they should attend our conference, and consequently we received a grant for being able to offer this regional conference. And then he went a step further. He led a group of students, AMA board members, into the business plan contest, and they won first place for taking dairy, let's call them secondary whatever, we call it moo-poo, and using that for sustainable, in a sustainable way. So it turned out to be that the AMA board essentially won that contest. So we're just delighted to have that happen. And then he took it a step further. They went to a New York State conference and managed to move to the next round. And we haven't. This is the first time I think SUNY New Paltz has ever gotten to that point. This is a terrific young man, is all I can say. I'm just delighted to have him as my president. And you know, it's funny because Hadi often compliments me about what the AMA has done, but I have to be honest, it's not about me. It's about the quality of the students that come into this program. However, I do want to say one of the things about Eddie. One of the things he did recently is he also offered a workshop for Hope, which is an entrepreneurial group of women who want to launch their own businesses. And he provided a workshop for them. So, you know, it demonstrates his altruistic side, too. He's just a terrific young man. I really can't say that much about him. But as Don suggested, you know, the reason we're so successful, it's about the culture and the resources that the dean provides us. I will not kid you. We would never be that successful without what Hadi has done for us. It just wouldn't happen. I mean, he was never afraid of supporting a student event that would result in benefiting both the School of Business and the students. And quite frankly, he's just not afraid of anything. Except the only time I ever saw fear in his eyes is when I was single and his wife introduced me to her single sister. It's the only time I ever saw fear in his eyes. But Eddie, I'd like to congratulate you. Eddie, I'd like to congratulate you on being Student Union of the Year.
Okay. Well, Eddie knows that, and I know that none of us can be successful without really the support of our family. And I know Eddie's family are here. Can I ask Eddie's family, please come forward here? Okay. Yeah, come on over. this really recognition belongs to you. You've done a great job raising this Eddie to what it is today, and we are very proud of him, and thank you very much for that. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me to welcome the Student Leader of the Year, Eddie Monroe.
I get 5 minutes, right? Okay, 3. So we're on 20 seconds right now. No, thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. This is truly an honor. For the past few days, everyone's been asking me, Dean Hadi, have you prepared a speech? What are you going to talk about? And quite frankly, I did what college students do best. No, not prepare a speech ahead of time, but wait till the last minute, which is kind of like right now. I did meet Professor Clark 3 years ago. I attended Dutchess Community College. This award it's personal to me. This is truly emotional. I take great pride and value for achieving this award today. Not just myself, but everybody in this room. Hadi says this is a day where we celebrate you, but really it's not. It's a day where we celebrate everyone that's been a part of this. My family, Dean Hadi as a father figure for school business, school administrators, everyone in attendance here today. Everybody has had a touch of this award, and I really thank everyone. Because 4 years ago, graduated high school, I received numerous acceptances, full scholarships, and long story short, personal reasons, I didn't go away, so I stood local. I received the one letter that stood out the most, and that was a rejection letter from SUNY New Paltz. Can I get 2 minutes now? 2 more minutes, just to finish my story?
Well, with that letter, you should go another minute.
So I get 1 more minute. So I was the top 1% of my class. Stellar SATs. I had 98% average. I don't know what happened. We'll leave you to question that. But I stood local. I went to Dutchess. I graduated in 3 semesters. And then I said, I'm going to stay local again. I'm going to go to New Paltz. And I did the same thing. For another 3 semesters, I graduated as an outstanding student. And I graduated with my bachelor's in management just last May. And now a week or so from now, I'll be graduating with my MBA. So 4 years out of high school, I have 3 degrees. So this award right here is emotional to me because I felt like I needed to prove something to everyone. And I feel like I've accomplished that today. Thank you. And I just have to thank a few people, my family, my peers over there, my girlfriend that's been on my side for the past few years. She's known my ups and downs, and my godparents and the rest of their family over here. Thank you all very much.